Hello, 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 and welcome everyone. Thanks for joining. We are here now at the end of day 7 in Slovenia for the Predator Junior European Championships. We started the day off at 9 ball, but we're finishing off with teams and a very exciting teams match here. We have a quarter-final match with Germany against Lithuania. All matches are in flight at the same time. On table 1 we have the 10 ball. Alessio Hibla versus Azulas Tadaravicis on race to 7. That's on the other table. Table 2, this one we have Denis Schnitka versus Jakubas Salančivis. And then on table 3, Lawrence Geitz against Christobas Blazes. First team to get to 2 points will make it into tomorrow's semi-finals with a guaranteed medal. I expect some good games here. Both these teams have been very strong. Some good results and some good results in the individuals as well. Both Lithuania players have a gold medal in the 10 ball. However, Germany is also very dangerous and been performing very well. This is a race to 8. My name is Graham Hickman and I'll be talking you through this match. Hopefully we have some fun, some entertainment, and always a little bit of drama. Great break off by Dennis here though. Starting off strong. How's the cue ball speed? Needs a bounce. That's pretty good. Four ball either in the side or down the rail. Probably down the rail. Give him an okay angle on the 5 to get over for the 6. He does need an angle to come back for the 7 though. Just lining it up where he thinks he would like it. Yeah, it's a bit straight going all the way over, so maybe the 7 goes in the bottom right. Something happening with the lights there. Not sure what's going on. Maybe somebody leaning on a light switch. It could be anything. Oh, he needs to keep going a little bit. That might be okay. Just thinking about his bridge hand. He's going to have to put a little bit of a draw on this. Oh, he's running forward, I think, so maybe he feels better taking a longer 7. It's going to be close to the rail though. A lot more pressure going this way. Yeah, this is a tester. Yeah, that was a great shot under pressure. It's got a nice angle here on the 8. Just draw this down. 1 rail, 2 rails. How's the pace? Doesn't want to be on the short rail. That's okay. Still would have been okay from the short rail. Just would have made it a bit more tricky cutting back. Should be fine here. No danger of any scratch. Great break, great start. Nicely done. Gets a 1-0 lead. Like I mentioned earlier, it is the first team to get 2 points, and all 3 matches are running at the same time. Already in the 8 ball, Lithuania has a 2-0 head start there in terms of versus the German Lawrence Geitz. So a little bit of a good start there. 0-0 in the other match. There is a 3-point rule in operation as well for 9 ball. And you make points by pocketing a ball or getting a ball past the headline, the break line. As you see, 2 balls there above the head string, the break line, and he did make a ball as well. So he made 2 balls, so plenty of points made. He's looking for safety on the right hand side of the table. How's the pace? Well, he hasn't got the cue ball, and the 2 ball might have just stuck its nose out a little bit. I think he can make contact with the 2. Is the 9 in play here? Could be interesting. There you go. Wow, what a leave. That was incredible. And that's the thing with 9 ball. As we know, so long as we hit the lowest ball, if the 9 goes in or any other ball, it's all good. So the perfect start for the German. Break and run. Kicked in 9. I'd love to get another break and run here. Really put the pressure on. Wing ball, 1 ball, and another makes the points. Will the 5 block the 2? I think it will. So that means it will be a push out. All the balls a bit congested to the right side, blocking each other somewhat. So he's just going to push over to the left side of the table. Kubus will have a look. He does have a shot. He could play the 2 into the rail and in off the 7 maybe. He does have a cross bank as well. Maybe he could even get the 2 out of there and keep the cue ball down table. Yeah, he looked at the cross bank. Where's the cue ball? Oh wow, another gift. Not the start for the 10 ball gold medalist. The under 19s. What a chance for Dennis here to really have a quick fire head start. Needs to come up there. He's pretty good. So the 6 ball, does it go past the 7? Looks quite tight, but he might be able to play it slow pace anyway. And with the 7 being over the corner, this is a great opportunity. Just wants to be straight on the 5. Don't know if he is, so he might have to come below the 6 maybe. He hasn't got the best angle here, so that tells me maybe he's not too comfortable on putting the 6 past the 7. But he has got a nice angle just to drift. He could try to track in between the 9 and the 6. That would be fine. Even a little bump on the 6 on the 9 is good. So angle on the 7 is important here. If he can keep the cue ball kind of where it is now, but a little bit higher up table, you'll have a nice angle. He's pinched the pocket a little bit. He's done well there. He created a bit of an angle, and he's left a nice 3, maybe even 4 rails. I think you can make that work to go around the table for the 8. Yeah, he's just lining it up there. How's the speed? Needs to go. It's going to be close to the rail, but yeah, good shot. Taking advantage of the scratch from the Lithuanian. He's looking very solid, Dennis, here. Cue ball tracking towards the corner. Any harder, could have been away, but stopped in time. 3-0. What a start for Germany here in this match. Really, Slanjevas hasn't actually been at the table for anything, really, just a safety shot. Good news is his colleague in the 8 ball is 3-0 up there, so that levels it out a little bit, and it's 1-1 in the other table, so all very close. Makes a ball, makes 2 balls and the points. But again, nothing really to shoot at. A little bit of a problem with the 8 ball there. This push out's a bit of a strange one because you can't really push to the left side of the table because the 2 ball is potable. You could push up to the top side of the table, but again, the 2 is potable. So he's actually electing, I don't blame him, just to play the jump safe. It's one of them push outs where, yeah, if you've got any real advantage. How's the pace? I think that's pretty good. Yeah, he's definitely got the hook. Could see a jump shot here maybe. Wow, it was a good effort. Pretty tough to control, but first chance really to the Lithuanian. Ball in hand, 5 ball. It's not ideal. It might go in the top left corner, but it's not great to get on that. I don't know if he's got any benefit in trying to move it. You see, it might just go in the top left corner, so if he could play position on the 4 to come down for the 5. Let's see what he's got. It's not a bad angle. He could try to thread this down below the 9. That's what he's tried, but the pace doesn't look to be there. Is he hooked though? Oh, he is. Right on the 9. Even to see the 5 would have been okay. Just really got to put that down to no table time, to be honest. I've seen a few matches of Jakubas and he's been playing extremely well. Well, he had to play really well to get that 10 ball gold medal. But not much table time at the moment. Big shot in the match this. One might hit it, but can he get it safe? He has hit it. Hit it pretty well. Or is a cue ball going behind the 7 maybe? No. So it does go past the 8 and the 6 ball is waiting in the side. Another chance. Nicely done. He is pretty straight, but I think you can pinch it in such a way where you can just play this forward and use the long rail to come off the cushion. Yeah, this is good stuff from the German. Just needs to stay composed. White ball's got away from him a little bit. Just puts a bit of extra pressure on this 9. Just called his extension there just to give him a bit of extra time on this one. Slots it home. Everything to do here. I think the Lithuanian is going to take a short time out. Don't blame him. He's a little bit out of this match at the moment. It's all one way. There you see on the other table, the Lithuanian Azulas Tadaravicius 2-1 in front. He's the under 17 10 ball champion. And then the other 8 ball match, Kristupas Blazes is 3-1 in front against the Germans. So Lithuania have the edge just slightly overall. And we've got a slight break on this one, just to share with you what's to come. So this is the last match of today. However, tomorrow is going to be a very fun and exciting day. It is the final day of the European Championships, and it is the final day of the teams and the 9 ball. So we will find out who those champions are. First thing in the morning, we will have the 9 ball matches from quarterfinals through to the final. That will be the first 3 sessions in the morning, and then the last 2 matches of the day, it will be the teams semi-final, and then last match is the final of the teams, and that's at 4:30 local time, followed by the ceremony, the usual proceedings, and then that will be the conclusion of this year's Junior European Championships. So we'll just take a short moment. I'll be right back when he joins for the break. Don't go anywhere. So he has returned, and we get back on action with the German to break. I think it was probably a good moment just to try to take a moment and come back and restart. We have seen a few matches where players have taken a timeout, a strategic timeout at a good moment in the match when they felt they needed it. And it's turned around. Let's see if it makes any difference. Well, one interesting break. Makes the ball, gets the points. 3 ball nearly dropped as well, but that 1 ball's landed in a strange spot. I think his only option is to just maybe push out up this left-hand cushion a little bit and leave a safety option maybe. Even then, the safety's not really an option. I'm going to try and pop this 3 ball just to remove a little bit of traffic there over the corner. Should he have to come back to the table? Yeah, this is not a nice one. He might be giving this back. Yeah, it's one of those strange shots where you only really have one side of the ball you can play on, and there's not really much in terms of cover. So I mean, he could try to just double the 1 ball back down 2 rails below the 9 and try and keep the cue ball up table. That's what he's tried, and there you see it's gone completely wrong. How's the luck? I think this 1 ball goes. So this could be the first real open chance for Salanyevas. Needs to find the gap on the 2, and he does. Another shot to play to get up for the 4 ball here. Looks like you might have a little bit more angle. Maybe he's still okay to draw above the 5. Doesn't want to hit the 5. Maybe that's why he's looking at a different option. Does look like he's got a little bit more angle to come above the 5. He doesn't want to come in between the 8 and 9. He might just drop this in for the 4 on the top left. Might have to play it in the side now. He's a little bit shorter. Could still play it in the top left. It's not a bad angle to go up for the 5. He's looking for the side, but just means if he does have to go up table, he might have to play the 5 a little bit pacey. I think the top looks more preferable, but he's chosen the side. Yes, all depends on the angle here. If he is going into the, judging by the way he's standing, he might be too straight. So it's always a risk. Well, that tells me he is quite straight. And that's why it's gone wrong. So he's in a bit of a predicament now. I don't think he's got an aggressive shot he can take on. Of course, there's always a bank of some kind, but let's see what he chooses. He's still thinking about it. Doesn't want to hit the 9. As long as it doesn't bounce, it's not too bad. So a bit of a chance missed, but hasn't really left anything opportunity wise, at least here for Dennis. Be looking for a good safety. Or is he going aggressive? No, he's trying to play safety with the 8. It's a bit pacey though. I think he might have just left it, maybe. Looks tight. Can definitely hit it. The question is, can he pot it? Well, he could pot it. He's played a very good shot there. Basically got ball in hand on the 8 to leave ball in hand on the 9. So right shot when he played safe, worked out well. Gets him on the board. 4 racks to 1 with his break to come. And both the other matches are 3-2 currently in favour of Lithuania. So they just have a bit of an edge in those matches. Of course, anything can change. I think there was a bit of a big match in the previous losers qualification match. Ukraine against Finland. I think in one of the deciding matches, I think Ukraine was 4-0 up in a race to 7. And the young Exceli Hanukla came back and won 7-5 to get Finland into the quarterfinals. Incredible result. So a push out played. This one is potable. He does like to go for his shots, Jakubas. With the 2 ball being over the corner, I'm wondering if he can pop this in and have it shot thin 2 from the left side of the table. It's not far off. And because the 2 would be thin, he can come up the right side of the table. He can play for it in the top left. And if he overruns it, he could have an opportunity in the side as well. So it's always in the back of his mind, he doesn't want to scratch. So you generally would underhit this one, if anything. Yeah, that's what you see there. He didn't catch it as thin as he would have liked. However, can he play the 3 ball straight in the face and leave him behind the 8? Don't know. Maybe not. He's had to go off the rail. How's the pace? Oh, that's a careless one. However, he has left awkward cueing over the 4. So getting back for that 4 ball is going to be extremely difficult. Yeah, he's lining it up, but this is tough in terms of bridging and power needed. Oh wow, what a shot. I think he's on the 4 as well. What a great shot that was. Thumped it in. It looks tight on this angle. I don't think you can put it from here, but maybe it can be deceiving. Oh, he could comfortably. I don't think he's on the 5 though. This is a problem. Yeah, he needed a bit more spin on that to come. Realistically, he could have been more centre table there. He shouldn't have been anywhere near the 9. He had so much room to play with. He probably should have just maybe drew that 4 ball in a little bit, just to give him a bit more angle away from running into the 9. It was a good hit. What's going to happen here? So he has left a shot on the 5. Awkward cueing now for the Lithuanian, but asking for the referee to just watch this one because it is a bit close. The question is, does he just play it with topspin? I think he's going to have to try and jack up a little bit because coming under the 6 isn't ideal to get on the 7, so he kind of needs to go up table. This makes the shot even more difficult. That's why he tried to play safe, but he's absolute howler there. Total misjudgment. So a bit of fortune there for the German. the shot was on the 5, but it was extremely difficult, and he thought there might have been a better safety option. Just didn't execute it as planned. So another bite of the cherry. Well, I'm surprised he's there, to be honest. I don't understand that shot at all. He had angle to go all around the table. The only thing I could think of is in the side, it's not ideal. He's going to have to play this forward, I think, with lots of spin. Try and come other side of the table. This could scratch if he catches it too thick. Wow, what an absolute worldie. That was fantastic. Made that look very easy. Had the middle pocket and the point to contend with, not only the pot and the distance and the 8 ball. Beautiful shot. Can he capitalize? Oh, he's let that one go a little bit. I think he's just okay though. The natural angle looks like it's going close to the corner, but I think he's okay. Maybe he can just play this natural. Come off 2 rails maybe. Oh my goodness. Dennis, what have you done? You played some fantastic shots there just to miss. Probably the most straightforward one of all. That will hurt. Should he go on to lose this rack? What a chance for Jakubas here if he can pot this 9. Didn't even take it on. I'm surprised. Thought he might have went for that bank. Gives Dennis another chance to recover from the miss. He's close, you know. How's the pace? Needs to keep going. Needs to keep going. Yeah, I think there might just be a bank on here. Could be a bit of a power bank. Looks tight. May even have to play this with a little bit of right hand spin. Surely the cut in the side's not on. He's going for the side maybe, but which one? Wow, that looks so tight. I thought the bank might have been a bit more favourable, but when you're in the arena, yeah, it's just what you see and what you feel. You can never criticise a player really for shot selection, and it's hard enough playing at this level, but in the arena, this is a tester. Big shot coming up here for the German. No. Where's it going to end up though? It's had a bit of a result. They're both getting a bit twitchy. This rack is becoming very big. There's a big difference to it. 2 rack difference and a 4 rack difference. Oh, it's gone wrong. Well, I'll tell you what, given the shots that have just been missed, this is no gimme. It's one of those strange ones as well when you're playing into a pocket. It's so easy to catch one of the rails, and he's just missed one a moment ago by quite some way. This is a big shot here. Oh, smooth. He'd be relieved to get that one on the board. He did get a little bit of a roll there, but both players had a chance. I still think that cut by Jakubas in the side looked extremely thin. I felt the bank was maybe more favourable, at least in terms of making the ball, but the past is in the past, as we say. Has to move on, and he's 5-1 down. All to do for the Lithuanian here. Other tables deep in action. 10 ball there, 3-3 on the other table, and 4-2 on the 8 ball in favour of Lithuania. So it's close, this one. This quarter-final is going to be very tight. It's a pretty good break. Don't know if he has a shot on the 2 though. Well, I think you can definitely see it. Even if he pots it, the 3 ball's not ideal. Safety-wise isn't jumping out either, so is this a one that he has to just go for and try and get a shot on the 3? He's going for an edge. Yeah, I didn't like that. Looked like that was going to be all day, catching something up table. But hasn't really left anything. Let's try and get some cover here down table. Is it in between the 3 and the 5? It is. That'll work. And he's also bumped the 3, so that helps the cause should he come back to the table. And this is tough to hit. 4 ball's a problem. Don't think he can go behind the 4 ball. Maybe. Can't go to the left side of the table. Is this going to have to be a zigzag 2 railer below the 4? Loads of left hand spin. Catch it up there where he's lining his cue and try to make contact. The challenge with that is the speed that you play this makes the angle so hard to judge. There you go. So far away, very, very difficult. But ball in hand. And now that 3 ball has been bumped a little bit, just makes it a little bit more easier, at least in terms of options. He's going to go below, so how's the pace? He's looking intently. Don't know if he's on this. If he isn't, that's a big misjudgment because he had quite a bit of table to play with. Oh, he can maybe bend this. This looks tight, mind. He's decided not to play it because he couldn't pot it. Don't know if he's got the full snooker. If anything, there might be a very extreme edge of that red ball. If he can, and he can hit the edge of the red, he needs to try and get it on the long rail, back up on the short rail. Because that means the 3 ball will be definitely safe. Well, he's got to bend it, so he has got a bit of a hook. No, he's misjudged it. So 2nd ball in hand in the space of 20 seconds. It's 2 fouls. Well, surely this time he can punish the mistake. Well, he's in a hurry. He wants to get some racks on the board. Don't blame him. The sooner you can get racks on the board and punish your opponent, the sooner you can get closer to that winning line. That was the pace. There's always a danger you get a bit too quick. Well, he's landed 50-yard line. Wow, that was what you call a frustration bank. Bit annoyed that he went over. Fully committed to the bank. Good shot though. Gets it back to 5-2. And a break to come. Still, it's race to 8. So we'll be trying to keep Dennis away from, well, winning any more racks would be ideal, but the reality is trying to keep him away from the hill. How's the bump? Not good. I mean, the only thing could be if it's straight, could he elevate? I don't think he can. He's going to play safe. Looks like he's playing safe. Maybe he's trying to go 4 rails, but the one's going to go towards the corner, so surely it's not potable from there, is it? Oh, wow. Oh, look at this. How about this for luck? That's incredible. Well, I say luck, but where the 3 ball is, this will take some shot. Can he pinch the angle a little bit? Try and get somewhere out of the table. He's playing the bank, so he couldn't really squeeze anything out of that. Good thing is the 4 ball is up table. So one good bank shot here. Maybe he can. Maybe it's a slow bank. I'd love to play them a little bit more pacey. The deadweight banks not always ideal. Can he hold the cue ball? That's why he's gone around. Yeah, is this one potable? This one looks thin as well. Well, this is just all-out attack. How's the luck this time? Oh, he's potted the 9. Wow, my gosh. Wow. He's just going for everything. I think he's just said, that's it. I'm all in. I'm trying to get back into this match. But that was a bit fortunate there, because I don't think he could see the 5. So he'll take that. And that's what we say is 9 ball. It can happen. But Dennis is still in control, so just try to stay composed. Yeah, looks like the tables are turning a little bit here. It's a dry break with an open table and a nice table. So all of a sudden, the momentum is just shifting a little bit. Yeah, he's okay. Doesn't need to do anything crazy. Just draw it back. Oh, he's cued that really nice. He's cued it too well. How's the bounce? Oh, what a shot. Very good. Made that look very easy. Oh, where's a cue ball? Oh, what's he done? Wow. Yeah, he was letting his arm go a little bit there. Maybe he's getting a bit excited, especially after that last draw stroke. What a chance for Dennis here. It's a bit of a reprieve for Dennis, because felt like it was shifting quite heavily in Lithuania's way with run and everything. He's got a lovely angle on this 7 just to come back across table. Of course, he doesn't want to be perfectly straight, but even if he's got a little bit of angle, that's fine. Doesn't want to be tight on the rail. Yeah, it's not ideal, but he was always going to still be semi-okay. Just draw this back. If he can get past the middle pocket, that'll be a little bit more comfort levels. Oh, he's missed the 8. It's all starting to fall apart here. It's a lot of pressure. This is for a medal, remember. he's quit on that a little bit as well. I think they're both feeling it. Like I say, I don't blame them. It's pressure moments. These are big games. You can see the trophies there behind them as well. Just adds a little bit of extra spice to things. Just goes to show anything is missable at any time. We've seen it. But all of a sudden, we have a match here from 5-1 to 5-4. Maybe it could be a good time for the German player to have a timeout and see if the momentum swings his way. But yeah, you just see the other table there. The young under-17 Lithuanian player. He is 4-3 in front against Alessio Hibla. And on the 8-ball, the outside table 3, Lithuania is still 4-3 up on that table as well. So this is going to the wire on all matches. Good break. Looks like he's got a 2 combo here. Might have to run the cue ball just because I think it's a bit thinner on the 2. It's hard to see from here, but yeah, he might have to go around. Is he going into the 5? If he is going into the 5, he might have to use it as a holder for the cue ball. That's what he's tried, and he's lost it a little bit. 2 is still potable. Just a bit of travelling with the cue ball. Oh, I thought he had scratched for a moment there. I think he did. So Dennis putting his cue down, maybe residing to the fact that he's not expecting to come back to the table here. It's all about pace this for the 6-ball. Just going to drop this in with a bit of check side. Yeah, nicely done. I think he's even got maybe a touch of angle. Yeah, just to stun this over. What a turnaround in this match. You can really see the confidence in Jakubas, body language, his cueing, his timing. Yeah, big screams and shouts in the background. There's lots of other matches going on, team matches at the moment. This is where it gets really exciting for all teams. I'm wondering if that has came from maybe the Norwegian side. They've already won one match, 7-4. And Joachim Langas is 7-4 up as well in the 9-ball. He's on the hill. And Robin Haig Peterson is 6-2 up in his match. So Norway looking very strong against Italy there. What a great break. What a chance here. Look at that. Wow. 3 balls off the break. It's on the 2, but can he hold? Don't know if he can. Might be able just to kill it. He's played a dead weight. Yeah, that's a good shot. So he's going to play both these balls in the same pocket. 7 maybe down past the 8-ball. This will be a good response. He's overrun that a little bit though. So I don't think he can hold this now unless he plays it very delicate. He might be able to just play it very soft. Yeah, that's what he's done, but he's lost the cue ball a touch. Still okay. Just puts a little bit of extra pressure on this. It's more of a cutback. Good thing is, even if the cue ball drifts a little bit to the left side of the table, the 8 is okay. Just needs to stay focused on this. He's played it well. Great shot. This is a great response. Really needs to get these 2. just to tell the Lithuanian that I'm still here. Needs to pull up. Just a little bit more pressure than maybe he would have liked. Yeah, that's very well done. It was a great break. Nice finish. Just keeps his nose in front, and from 5-1, you'd be relieved to get another one on the board. Still got a feeling there's plenty pool left in this match. And there you see celebrations in the background. That's Norway beating Italy 2-0, making it into the semi-final of the under-19 teams. Great result there for them. Makes a ball. Is he going to have a shot on the two? I don't think so. He's pushed out, but into a jump, I think. Wow. So another bit of fortune there for the Lithuanian player. It was a good jump to get over, but missed it by a way. Still managed to find a pocket. And luckily he's not hooked. Don't know if he can pot this though. If he can, it's a big bonus. No, he can't, so he's playing safe. It's a pretty good shot. Because of where the cue balls landed, he's taken away the jump. I don't think there's an edge. He's looking at it. Can he still jump this? He's got his jump cue, so maybe it's a little bit to the right. Might give him a bit of space to jump it. Or is it his turn to get some fortune? I think it is. And is he on the 4-ball? It's thin, but it's potable. It's 2 bits of fortune to the Lithuanian, 1 to the German in terms of balls going in. Of course, one of those balls going in was the 9-ball for Epbf. Yeah, he had to play it slow to hold for the 5 and just caught it a bit wrong. It was tough to hold that one. Yeah, Epbf is paying close attention to the other table. It's always hard to not look. Focus on your game. Everyone's just keeping an eye on everything. He's cut that in a little bit thin in the corner. That's why the cue balls ran away. Didn't catch it in the centre of the pocket, so cue ball had a little bit more speed on it. Is the 5 still cuttable? I think it is. It's a thin one, and you can come back 2 times across the table for the 7, and the 8's a good connector there. How's the pace? Yeah, he's got a little bit more angle than maybe would have been ideal to hold for the 8 in the right centre. He has got options though. He can stun this out. He could even go forward if he wanted to, but I think just stunning this out for the 8 in the side and the left centre maybe. He's got a bit too much pace on it, so he's going to have to play this one in the centre with a little bit more power, because he's going to have to come 3 rails here. This does make this 8 ball a little bit missable, or at least you have to be very accurate if you're going to put power on it. Yeah, nicely done. Want to be close to the rail. He's not scratching. Oof. So this 9 to go 6-6. Thumps it in. Nicely done. Chances to both players there. So there you see the break of the Lithuanian player. He's actually on the hill as well. So one more frame, one more rack there, and he will be getting the first point on the board. It's very close in the other match as well, 5-4. So this is going, as I said, very, very close. Another brilliant break by the German. Is the 2 ball going to be blocked by the 4? I think it might be, you know. From this angle, it looks very tight. It does have the 2 in the top left. Maybe it does go past now. He's not even thinking. He's going for a safety and he's got it all wrong. I think you need to take a little bit more time on that. Shot clock, you do have 1 minute from the break, plus an extension. So he had time there. He didn't need to play that so fast, especially with it being 6-6. Maybe it was just a little bit quick, just to make sure. One big shot here for the Lithuanian. He could get on the hill. 3 does go on the top left. Very clean. It's absolutely perfect. He might just play. He might even play a little bit of a draw on this. He could play a stop shot or kind of a hold the cue ball there shot. Well, he had enough angle to try and punch it out, but he's missed it. Oh wow, that's because he was trying to get closer to the 4. Just thought if he took his medicine, he could have probably still got on the 6. What a chance for Dennis here to get on the hill first. Huge moment in this match and the overall teams match, because there's not much in all of these matches apart from one. So it is going to come down to possibly this one and the 8 ball, assuming the Lithuanian can get... Oh, is he scratched to the side? Oh, Dennis. Well, absolute gift. Unexpected gift. That one is definitely going to hurt. Yeah, absolutely drama at its finest. Hasn't played the best shot there, mind. He's got quite a bit of angle on this 7. He might have to come and try and check this in, which is missable. Oh, he's played it well. He's played it very well. Oh, is he right on top of that 9? Let's see from the view. I think he might just be okay to get the other side of the ball. Very lucky there. How's the pace? It's a little bit low, but he's had one of these already. And he potted it. This could be a huge let-off. Big moment in the match. Yeah, he makes it. Gets him on the hill as well. Dennis will be really feeling it. Maybe he's taking a timeout now. I don't blame him. Crazy scenes, really. It should have been 7-6 to Germany, I would say there. Bit of a gift. But does the fairy tale of Lithuania continue? Players have already got gold medals. Why not make a team's medal as well? Oh, and it's 5-5 as well on the other table in the 8-ball. So it could come down to this match, potentially. If Salantivas can get over the line quickly, and his teammate, who has the other gold medal in the 10-ball, can get over the line in the 10-ball. Wow, this match could... The 8-ball could be irrelevant. But it is Germany at the table, on the other table. Yeah, we always seem to have a little bit of drama when it's the final match of the evening. It's nice when it's teams and everyone's watching. So many eyes. But that 10-ball match is still alive. Yeah, you see dry break, I think. Maybe not. No, so he is at the table. Maybe a bit of control. Still a bit of pool left in that one. And for sure, a bit of pool left in this one. But it is going to be the Lithuanians' break. Yeah, you can see Jakubas just keeping an eye on both tables, both sides. He's right in the middle, so you can see what's going on in the 8-ball and the 10-ball. But Dennis is back. But unfortunately, he has to sit and watch Jakubas break. And he might not be able to have a say in what happens in the final rack of this match, potentially. Well, it's a dry break. And he does have a shot on the 1, but there's some problems here. 5 balls an issue. You can get from 1, 2 to 3. 4 balls there as well, so it's not awful in terms of options, but maybe a little bit more trickier now. His cue balls came a little bit too much in the center of the table. He can pot this too, I think, without scratching. Looks tight. Didn't even think about it, but I don't know if he's going to get cover though. Would have been nice if he could have judged the cue ball to bump into that 7 and 5. Well, I think earlier in the match, Jakubas would have went for some kind of crazy bank here, but given he's on the hill, he's got plenty balls to hide behind down table. He does need to catch an edge, and these can go wrong. It's going to have to be thin. He brought the 2 ball down. This has gone a little bit wrong. Could find himself in trouble here. He has left it in the side, but it's not really appealing. He could try and pot a couple of balls and then play a good safety maybe. It's not a bad plan. If he puts the 2 in the side, not sure how straight he can get on the 3, but if he can leave an angle on the 4, maybe he can open something. I don't think the 5 goes in the bottom left. Let's have a look. Maybe we'll see from the quick look at the overhead maybe. Let's play this with spin. to try and open the 5, and it's all gone wrong. At that pace, he had to catch it on the side. And this is not good. He does have a kind of a 2-rail shot to come down for the 4, but even if he hits it, he's going to be in trouble next shot, you would think. He's played it at pace. That's not a bad outcome. It's a good hit. From there, it was a very good hit. But I think could be in trouble again here. I don't know how much of an edge. Does he send the cue ball to the left side of the table here? Like behind the 6 ball maybe? Yeah, use them as a bit of a stopper. There you see he's in trouble here, and now the balls are more open, so this time it's another good hit. Well, from there, has he left it in the side? This is quite a thin angle, but if he can pot it, he might actually be okay here. He's putting his cue over this side of the table, so I think he's playing it in the top right corner maybe. Tells me that side is extremely tight. Top corner is not a bad option. Well, I think he did go for it in the side, but it was tight. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he played a containing safety. Hard to tell. You would have thought if he was playing safe, he might have tried to cover the cue ball behind something, so not sure. Oh, this might have gone wrong though. Has he got lucky off the 8 ball? No. However, just need to find a gap. I mean, if he's totally straight on the 4, I mean, can he draw it into the 9 ball maybe? He could obviously play the cue ball onto the bottom rail, but that doesn't really help him to get back on the 6 ball. And the ideal shot would be drawing back full in the face in the 9. That would be great. Oh, he nearly got it perfect. He's still on the 5. But full contact on that 9, and he would have had a lovely angle. Needs a bit of luck here, I think. Is it a double kiss on the 6? Sometimes the double kiss can work in your favour if you catch it just off straight. You could go to one of the corner pockets and line it up. No, he caught it full in the face. But he's still in control. He's going to use the rest here. Maybe he can check the cue ball up behind the 7 and just pull the 6 ball up to the left side of the table. He's going the other way. Surprised he's going this way, but it's what he feels. Always thought it was harder to get cover that way. I don't know if Dennis can play this in a way to separate them. Can he put the 6 ball in front of the 8 on the right and just put the cue ball to the left of the 7? You'd have to play it slow. That's what he's trying. How's the speed? It's not bad, you know. I think that's all he could do. I don't think he can kick this from the bottom. Maybe. If he can get full ball bottom of the 6, he could leave him behind the 8 ball. Well, that's a better view. He might be able to play this with bottom and draw. hit the 6 ball full in the face and put him behind the 8. It's not a bad effort. Where's the 6 ball going? Doesn't want it right over the corner though. Well, he played a great kick shot there, but he has left a jump shot, and because the 6 has gone close to the pocket, it's definitely makeable. Wow, it's getting very tense in the other 2 matches as well. Lithuania is 6-5 up both tables. All 3 players are on the hill. Lithuania. What a big moment this is. Oh, he's made it. Wow, what a kick shot that is. Keeps him in the match. Oh, he's just let the cue ball leak out though. That's a bit of a shame. He played a good kick shot there, and he's kind of gifted. I'm not going to say an easy chance, but he's gifted a chance for Jakubas to win this match. It's a natural angle. Pot this, come off 2 rails, maybe even 3. For the 8 ball in the bottom right. He's nailed it. Doesn't want it right on the bottom rail though. Wow. Is there still drama in this match? It's definitely potable, but it just does change the dynamic of where the cue ball's going. That's for sure. Well, he's not even taking it on, so there's still drama in this. He needs a bit of luck here. He's got to catch this full in the face to keep the cue ball down there. Oh, and he's missed it completely. It's a bit of a cardinal sin that he had to hit the 8 ball no matter what. He's gifted this match, I think, yeah. It's been a great match, really. Well, you have to give credit to the Lithuanian player. He was 4-0 down. 4-0 down, took a timeout, came back, went 5-1 down, and then it all just turned over from there. So there you have it. Judging by the celebration, I think that means the Lithuanian guys have won on the other table as well. So there you go. Lithuania into the semi-finals. Gets a medal as well. Hard luck to Germany. Great match, great drama, exciting stuff. Thoroughly enjoyed it. That's everything from today. No more matches will be played. Hopefully you can join us tomorrow for the last remaining games in the 9-ball. Quarterfinals, semi-finals and finals will be in the morning, and in the evening we have the finals of the teams and the ceremony of this final day. I've been Green Hitman. Thanks for joining. Bye for now.
We make together. We also won. We make a group.